So I made it to medical school. I did the hard part, so they say. Because I swear medical school is so hard. But hey y'all, welcome back to Made It to Medicine with Vix. And today I wanted to give y'all a recap on my Block 2 exam of medical school, like pathogenesis, y'all. First of all, let's just say, like, people told me going into Block 2 was going to be micro. Okay, but I didn't know it was gonna be more than micro. Micro was only 2 weeks of the block, and micro was hard. Our block was 7 weeks long, and then honestly, I'm like, what did we do? We did immunology for a week. We did some more biochem, like purine and pyrimidine synthesis. Cancer was really big, and as well as pathology. And I guess I should have gotten that from pathogenesis, but like when people was like, it's micro, I just listened to them. But anyway. Welcome back to Made It to Medicine with Vix, where I come to you weekly on videos talking about my experience as a pre-med student turned med student, vowing to be authentic, relatable, and transparent. And this week, I want to talk to you about things that I did well during the difficult block of pathogenesis and things that I want to do better with wellness moving forward. I spoke to a few of my classmates. Don't mind the video quality of this video in its entirety because midway of recording, we got pushed to being online due to Omicron. COVID is real, y'all. Please get vaccinated. Please get boosted. All of the things. Trust the science. Trust it, because if you ever went to public schools, you are vaccinated. You have boosters. You got Tdap. You got all these things that I learned about Block 2. And I just want to make sure that you're safe, your loved ones are safe, and that you just keep all of us safe. Because I'm sorry, I don't know about you, but I'm so ready for COVID to be a thing of the past. Like, someone asked me, professional development meeting, what did you do for fun before COVID? And I was just like, what was before COVID? Like, seriously, what was that? Because honestly, we've been in this pandemic for so long that I just do not know. But anyway, let's move on forward. So what are some things that I believe that I did well during Block 2? So what I know that I did well, I stayed on top of the material a lot better during this block, but wellness wise, I neglected exercising. We have a dead week for exams. So the week of the exam, we have no new classes. We just get to study as often as you want, like as long as you want. I went to work out that Monday for 15 minutes. I usually work out for a minimum of 30 minutes, 4 to 5 times a week. And that Monday I did 15 minutes because I was just like, I'm tired, but like, oh, I should work out because I don't work out clothes all day, which I have on today, which, you know, let's hope we actually make it to the gym. We don't know about that yet. But, and so like, I don't think that was helpful. Like, yes, I was on top of the material. I knew my stuff, but like mentally, I think I was just in disarray and a little bit all over the place.
So I'm a cat mom through and through, and whenever I'm feeling super overwhelmed or super stressed out, I will grab my cat and we will hang out and play. We'll have photo shoots and I'll dress him up in cute little outfits that he absolutely hates. But he's a Bengal cat, so he has so much energy and he can deal with it. But it's really nice to just relax with my cat and take a step back from school, focus on my cat, and not have to think about school. So that's something that I really enjoyed and something that I will continue in the future blocks. Another thing that I did was focus on self-care a lot more for this block than I did in Block 1, and I would go hang out with friends more often. I would go get my nails done, go get a facial or a massage, just really focus on me for a couple hours, take that nice long break from studying and pick that up the next day once I'm fully relaxed and you have a fresh mind. And that really helped to unwind from whatever was stressing me out, whether it was classwork or studying or looking in the future and seeing how much more I had to learn. Really being able to just unplug from that helped immensely.
So I think one thing that I did this block that I didn't do as much of last block was really like working with other people in our class and like going through material, particularly in the last week before the exam. And I think that was really helpful because just like going over like weeks of material that you don't understand or like hearing other people's explanations of things was really helpful for me. And then also like I used Sketchy a lot this block, especially for micro, and then also a little bit for cancer, and then did Anki right after. And I made sure that I wasn't like super stressed about getting done with all the material for the week that was assigned for that week, because I knew that I was going to finish all the material by the end of for the block exam. So I made sure not to stress out too much about like weekly quizzes or anything. And I think that really helped lower my stress level in comparison to the last block?
I would say exercising. I try to at least get 30 minutes in on the treadmill every day. But if I can't, that's fine too. I try not to beat myself up about not being able to exercise, so I would go for walks. I live by a park, so like 15-minute walk, a 20-minute walk. It doesn't have to be, I try to tell myself it doesn't have to be like strenuous exercise, just anything that keeps my heart moving and helps me clear my mind really helped me to maintain my sanity during this block.
So how did I maintain my sanity during this block? I focused on sleep and prioritize sleep. So I try to make sure I got my 8 to 9 hours a day or 8 to 9 a night.
I want to stick with my non-negotiables. When I started medical school, I said my non-negotiables were to take baths, exercising, and reading. I ain't read nothing. Cause school, I read so much, but I need to get back into like audibles because like just to let my brain have a freaking break would be nice. Moving forward for block 3, I will prioritize my mental health. School is important, but it is also equally as important to separate school from life. In this moment, it's so easy for me to think that like school is my world. Like, and if I do bad on an assignment or something, I crumble. And I think that that is the end all be all. But that's not the case. Like my troubles today, last week's troubles don't even mean nothing. So whatever I was crying about last week, it's like, okay, what was that about again? Like, what were we doing? Which tells me that I need to put things or keep things into perspective. So it is okay to be disappointed that your hard work didn't pay off in that moment, but you always get another try in medical school. Because when you get accepted, they really want to ensure that you make it out. Not only does like failing you and you having to remediate or repeat or get kicked out, that messes with their rankings, but also you were chosen for a reason. They chose you because they knew that you were qualified, you could live up to the task, and you could meet the needs. So don't speak down on yourself. Don't think that you are ill-equipped. Do not think that you are not worthy, because you are.
However, something that I didn't do that I wish I could have done is just to go outside. I am a homebody, so I love the indoors. My favorite activity is chilling in my bed and watching television. So closer to the end of the block, so close to the exam, I started to go on these walks, and it was so refreshing to just go outside, take in some fresh air, and just be me and my thoughts. I didn't think that it would be like super helpful because I figured, oh, I'm just gonna have more time to stress out. But it was really nice because I didn't, and I was able to think about random stuff and not focus on school. And it was a really good way to unplug again and focus on me. Like I said, I only started doing that closer to the end of the block. So I'm gonna try and do that more often, and hopefully that'll improve any wellness issues that I have in the upcoming blocks.
I think also something I did this block was just to make sure that I had a good routine. I got enough sleep, and like I was like cooking every day and like making sure I ate, and then also like going to the gym. And I think just like making sure you get your non-negotiables done throughout the day, every day. So then like by the end of the day you still feel good, and then the next day you feel well rested and like recharged to do it all over again, because it's really in for the long haul. And I think like forcing yourself to do like a bunch of stuff in one day isn't really helpful and not sustainable.
For me, I think that not being scared to ask for help and just embracing the fact that I need help, because if I don't communicate it, I'm the only one that suffers. And so moving forward, once I realize that I need help in a certain area, I'm gonna try to do my best to ask for help immediately and not let like days and weeks go by without doing it. And help can come in, like I realize that help can come in multiple ways, like through friends that understand the concept better than I do, or tutors, or just basically getting a new perspective by talking to family or like people M2s, M3s. So just basically ask for help when you need it, Christabel.
And moving forward, I want to incorporate more fitness. So instead of going a couple times a week, go every other day, and then work my way up to maybe 5 times a week, so that I still get my rest days in, but also get my heart and brain pumping. At least 30 minutes of just chilling out, feeling my heart pump, and listening to music.
And honestly, I swear, all these things that I post on my Instagram page or that I say on my YouTube channel is for me. Like, girl, you speaking to these people about these things, but you really speaking to yourself. Like, I need the encouragement too. So like, please leave me a comment, let me know if this is actually helping you. Don't be so hard on yourself. We all fall short. Some people are more open and honest about their mishappenings or like their failures, their shortcomings than others. But we all have them. Ain't nobody perfect unless your name is Jesus the Christ. And I'm sorry. There was only one person that died on that cross. So yeah. Don't think that you're in this alone, because you're not. I know that moving forward, I'll be a better student as long as I tend to me as Vicky, the human being, my mental health, my social life, even if that is just cooking a meal, because God bless my mother for bringing me food once a week because she know I'll be having time to cook. Or God bless my friends who be uplifting and motivating me. God bless my therapist, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with having any of these things because we're human. We're not expected to be perfect. Going into 2022, I want to change my perspective, change my outlook on medical school. Like, we're going to do this, we're going to conquer this. I'm going to do all the things to make myself the best possible person to serve you and your family in the future, because at the end of the day, I'm doing it for the hood, because the hood need love too, and that's where I'm from. Thanks y'all for tuning in to Made It to Medicine today. I hope you found something valuable. If not, sorry, but if so, please come back next week. See y'all. Bye.